Welcome back, besties, to the FanTEAsy podcast, where two besties spill all the delicious tea on the books we read. I'm Callie, and my bestie is obviously Montana, and we are literally, I don't even know if we're excited. We are excited to be talking our first initial reactions. Oh my gosh, the what the fuck moments of Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros. What a journey it has been. Obviously, we went through our deep dives, and now we're going to be deep diving into Onyx Storm, but we wanted to do our quick little initial thoughts because what the fuck? Before we jump into that, we are very excited to be on Patreon, Spotify, YouTube. Please go check out all of the socials and follow us over there. Be sure to be up to date on all the exciting things as we deep dive Onyx Storm.
Absolutely. And I mean, if you're here, you should know that this is an entirely spoiler full episode. Everything that we talk about is going to be full of spoilers, even in our deep dives. And if you haven't finished Onyx Storm, go back, finish it, and then resume at this place in time. Before we jump too far into what this whole fucking book, Callie, what era are you in?
I don't even know. I'm like, what era is the what the fuck era? Because
Reputation?
yeah, but I'm also like down bad and like, but daddy, I love him. And so like maybe also torture poets. I don't know. I'm just angry. I don't know.
I mean,
What
the
era are
songs
you
that
in?
she said that are the first ones on the book 4 playlist are from Tortured Poets. So I mean, and two of those were on there. Well, yeah. So, but Daddy, I Love Him, Down Bad, and also I Can Fix Him.
No, really, I can't.
I'm right there with you. I'm like in a rep/tortured poets moment just because of this fucking book and the emotions. I can't. I finished this book last week. Callie is so fresh off the block here.
Yeah, it's new. It's okay, I don't know. We're jumping into it, friends. So, like we said, if you haven't finished, get the fuck out of here because I have thoughts that need to be shared now. Like, truly the end of the book. And I saw videos of just like reactions to that, of like flipping the page back and forth. And I felt so stupid when I did the same thing. I was like, huh? Huh? Like, how is this the end of the book? And then I really just wanted it to like, and maybe this is just selfishly, like I get that last chapter, but I'm like, we could have ended on Zayden's POV and that would have been fine for me. I think I could have done without like the whole ring, marriage, engagement, whatever that was, because like now I have way too many fucking questions. So I could have done without that whole bit. But Zayden's chapter, I mean, literally the entire book, I have so many questions. To begin with, like, okay, where the fuck is the map? I need a goddamn map.
Why don't we have a map with the fucking aisles on it already? Because I need to know where we're going.
I'm so, like, the amount of times when I read a fantasy book that I'm referencing a map and then to not have any of the aisles has me so fucking confused. I'm like, I know we're south, but like where? How big are these islands? Like, is one of them ginormous and then this one's like teeny tiny? How many cities are there? Like, what does this look like? Give me the map.
We need a book of maps, Rebecca. Just get your cartography on, and
we need the codex. We need a book of maps. We need all of these things.
Scribes edition, everything. The unauthorized editions, the redacted versions, the correspondences.
I need all of it. I need all of it. I don't know. I do feel I enjoyed the book. I know that there's like split thoughts and opinions on it. I really enjoyed it. I felt like we did get so many things answered that we wanted. And then the things that aren't answered for me aren't things that I'm like mad about per se, more so just like looking forward to the next two books. I'm only mad that I know it's going to be a while, but I respect that she's an author and like you have other things to do, and I respect that. I selfishly want more. I'm like, I need it right now. I want all the answers. But
Mm-hmm.
it's good. I feel good about it. I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. It was good.
I don't want to wait for the next two books, but I also don't want it to be over.
I
Um,
know.
so of
Hmm.
course we'll wait and we'll clown for 2 years. It's fine.
For book 4.
Yeah, just for book four. No
I
big
know.
deal. Yeah, overall I liked it. There was a lot of parts where I was like, huh?
Uh-huh.
I was confused. Even there was so many parts where Violet would be like mid thought and be like, but wait, and then
Hmm.
just move on. I'm like, but what was your thought,
But
Violet? What does
what was the
it mean?
thought? There were a lot of those moments, and there was a lot of new characters that we were introduced to that,
Mm-hmm.
and this is like me nitpicking, but I kind of hated how we like randomly switched to last names in this book because I'm like, who? And
Riddick's
that's
name is
just
not
my
Gamlen.
yes. I'm like, who the fuck? And then I'm like, oh, okay, got it. Tavis. I'm like, stop calling them that. Like that's Garrick. Stop. Shit like that just bothered me. But like, it's fine. It's fine. Or Bodhi. I mean, but like,
That's Garrick, yeah.
yeah, Garrick. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See what I mean? See how confusing this is? And I'm just like, I don't want these those things to be why I'm like not enjoying a book.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm like overly thinking about little stuff like that, I'm not focused on like the big picture
Mm-hmm.
aspects of the book. I enjoyed all the information we got about the gods. Obviously, there's like so much more to come from that, but like Rebecca came through. We got way more on the gods.
Mm-hmm.
Those were big questions we had.
The I think one of my like favorite things that I took away from this book is learning about other writers and their bonds with their dragons. So like seeing the silliness between Riddick and Atrum and Imogen and Glain and
It was
just kind of like
everything.
those different relations. And it's something funny because we know that Violet has a saddle when she rides, but I never really kind of thought about it. I was like, damn, the thigh strength. But this book, like Rebecca really took the time to like note they do shift around and they have to like use each individual scale to like reposition. I'm like, okay,
Hmm.
I'm picturing it better now, but I'm just thinking these like ginormous beasts, like your thighs don't, they're not squeezing tight
No.
like you could on a horse.
Yeah.
Like you're like full straddle.
The mental image of that is just phenomenal. I loved those POV chapters were probably my favorite. Getting
Imogen's. Ah,
Imogen, don't get me started on
I will
Imogen's
cry.
chapter because that hurt everything in
Mm-hmm.
me. No, no, like I lost my best friend. Don't die.
Literally, I was bawling my eyes out when Quinn died, and she's like, I love you. You're my best friend. I was like, Kelly, don't die. I love you.
It's so bad. I'm like, no, don't take my best friend. And then, and obviously, Riddick in Atrum is everything that I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know I needed in the book, but always my comedic relief. And then getting Atrum on top of that, I was like, this is everything. But
Mm-hmm.
I still stand by Riddick is getting way too much screen time. We are painting him way too perfectly. And I need Rebecca to fucking chill out because I swear to God, if she kills him, I swear to Dune, if she kills him, mm,
I will be in that temple.
I'm just gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm actually gonna go crazy because you took Liam. And no, I can't. Okay, and then did you check Instagram after we talked this morning?
I responded to you. I
Did
said
you?
in all caps, what the fuck was my response.
I didn't check it. My phone died.
Just share the theory.
Okay. So I don't have my book down here.
I have it pulled up.
Okay. I was like, I'm just gonna read from the book, but I don't have it. Okay. Please tell me, because this might be the best slash most unhinged that I'm like kind of here for. I'm like, I mean, not maybe per se like part of that, but just tell us, please, please.
So this is from chapter 65 in Zayden's chapter, and Zayden is pissed, right? And he said, not because he's more lethal, not because he's supposed to be italicized dead, because I can't kill him. And we're talking about the mystery brother. This theory is that it's Liam, that Liam has turned. I don't know. Like, what the fuck? But also, they buried his body, so like maybe the venom came and resurrected him, and like also kind of feeling that way with maybe like Naolan. A whole other thing. Because what if he comes
Ooh.
back venom and that hurts Tarn? Because Tarn, that is a very sensitive subject for him every time they talk about it.
Oh, that is true. Like he does not want to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I mean, because initially we talked about it being Bodhi or Garrick,
Mm-hmm.
and now with this whole Liam thing, okay, so yes, they buried his body, but like we also thought Jack was dead under the mountain. Like
Under a mountain. Yep.
anything is possible, and it's the italicized. He's supposed to be dead.
Yeah.
Huh?
Ah.
Huh?
Hmm. Hmm. What?
This is why going into this deep dive, like at least when we did Iron Flame, we had a date for Onyx Storm.
We're gonna be
We're
going
just
fucking crazy.
really gonna torture ourselves with this deep dive. It's
Tortured
going to
Empyrean department.
starting that. I'm putting that on a shirt.
That needs to be in our new
Ah,
intro for Onyx Storm. Like, are you ready to join the Tortured Empyrean department?
absolutely. Oh my gosh. Okay. Other like so Imogen's chapter, Heartbreak, had me torn to
Mm-hmm.
pieces. And Darna leaving.
What the fuck? Honestly, what the fuck? The amount of times I've said that in this book, but like, he just cut their bond. Mid
It
sentence, he's
hurt
like, done.
so.
Bye.
I was weeping.
Uh huh.
Weeping. I was like, these are not like a one single tear. I was like, like, stop. It hurts so bad. Just mid sentence. She's like, I don't know how. Why? Why would you do that to
And
me?
there wasn't even like a nuzzle or a
A
hug.
hug.
Like, she's just
Nothing.
like, and shoot into the sky.
So then I was wondering too, like, what he was saying to her to get her to
Mm-hmm.
just like leave so
Go.
quickly like that.
Or
Cause
if
that,
she was so mad and also didn't want to lose him because she had to follow him to be with her family and not knowing where they actually are. But
true.
she's probably pissed and she's like, what the fuck?
You get back here. I'm mad at you.
Yeah.
Chasing him down with her little wings.
And
Oh, that one hurt.
Darna.
That one hurt.
Okay, it was horrible, but then truly, like we talked about this, I didn't expect Andarna to come back so fast and how it happened. Like, yeah, she came back in a very pivotal moment, but it is like Iron Flame. Like, Andarna just made herself known and there when she was needed. So, like, I get it, it's Andarna's thing, but at the same time, I'm like, I was really expecting like halfway through book 4 or something,
Yeah.
not just like, oh, a couple chapters ago, I ditched you, peace out, Girl Scout, and now I'm back.
Yeah. I really felt
It was
like it was
weird.
very anticlimactic for her to just like be back all of a sudden. I was like, oh, and we're doing this again. I did think that was maybe an interesting way to put that in, but it's fine. And Darna's back for temporary. And then we talked about the dreamless sleep within Darna. how obviously that was necessary because she was an adolescent, but then now we have Taryn in some kind of dreamless sleep because
Yeah, he's
all of the
just
power
snoozing
and
away.
I'm like, huh? What the fuck does
He's
that mean?
he always talks about how Violet needs more rest than he does, and he's fine, and he doesn't need this or that. I'm like, and now he has to just sleep.
Mm-hmm.
What
Mm-hmm.
happened? And this is
Mm-hmm.
also after Violet has no recollection of 12 hours. What happened to him in those 12 hours? And where the fuck is Zayden?
Zayden and Sigale are fucking MIA.
Just
And then it's like,
poor Tarn.
Tarna's sleeping, taking a little snoozy, and I'm like, wake the fuck up, because Violet has questions.
And his mate is gone, and the stress on their relationship this whole book.
The entire book.
And now she's gone?
Their relationship just like went through it in this book.
Mm-hmm.
And like we joked, our therapy sessions were like, haha. And then now getting that perspective of Tarn, like sharing that information with Violet, I'm like, okay, we're actually not too far off on our therapy sessions, low key,
Mm-hmm.
but also they're struggling. Like Zayden and Sigale are struggling, so then Taryn and Sigale are struggling, and I don't like it. Everyone is hurting.
Okay, Rebecca really wanted to make me hurt though.
Which
She literally
part?
she wrote this book. She's sitting there typing away. She's like, hee hee hee. I'm
Mhm.
gonna really just fucking hit Montana in the daddy issues department.
Oh, the daddy issues. I was like, where's this going? Yeah. We read books, Rebecca, to escape reality, and then you're bringing that shit right in. You just brought it right in. I only have zaddy issues, okay? But you put some real daddy issues. Zayden's like, hey, oh yeah, that's my mom. And then his mom's like, and these are your brothers. What?
I'm like, I already lived this once. I don't need to live it again.
Here we go. Here we go. And
Welcome to my
Violet's just
personal
like,
trauma.
I would do anything to talk to my mom and get, bitch, sit down. This is not your turn.
But it's literally us, and it just killed me. I'm reading that. I was like,
terrible.
oh my god, like you're in Violet's position. I'm in Zayden's position. I'm like, they're talking about their moms. We're talking about our dads. I'm like, Rebecca, that was personal. Okay.
It was personal. I felt
I
attacked
didn't need that.
in this book. You came at us. She's like, yeah, I wanted you to talk about this on the podcast, actually.
Okay, then get your butt on the podcast and talk about it with us. I need more therapy now.
I need lots of therapy now. I don't really even know where to begin with all the therapy I need because just so many things. So many good things happened. I finally feel like Iron Flame was a slight redemption, but I finally feel like I don't hate Dane.
Yeah, no, Dane really did, and okay. First read through Iron Flame, I was like, oh my god, Dane, like, okay, yeah, but
He's
shut the
still
fuck up.
annoying. Yes.
Our deep dive, I had a lot more appreciation because he didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
He was appalled. He was in shock.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He tried. This book, I was like, yeah, Dane, you know what? Have at it. And
Yes.
all the people who were posting Dane, quote, eyes on me, Ados, I'm like, look, I'm not out here like Dane, but I mean,
But I'm coming
eyes on me.
around to the idea, okay? I'm not he's not lost on me by any
He's
means.
not a zaddy, but I mean,
But Dane.
he could
Damn,
be a Dane daddy eventually. Oh my god. We're gonna have a like TMFD candle and then like a Dane daddy candle.
Damn,
like, God.
Dane. Yeah.
DDD, damn daddy Dane.
Instead of triple X, it's triple D.
He's gonna be like, Dane gonna give it to you.
Dad dick. Dane's dick. How did we go
I don't know.
This is totally like us, even in a very quick episode. Sorry,
Yep.
friends.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm
we
here
have
for
more love for
Dane.
Dayton.
Yeah, let's wrap that up. Arik.
Woo!
Yeah, I'm here for him. I'm like,
Mhm.
go off. Go fucking off.
You and your precog.
Him the entire book, honestly. Like, he gives
Mhm.
good energy. He's here risking everything, even though he could literally just go sit in a comfy throne and be like, okay, not my problem. No, he like is like, this shit is fucked. And then that fucking signet. I cannot wait for book 4 with that fucking signet. What?
I just keep having the mental image of Halden being carried in a basket.
This basket? Fuck that basket.
A little puppy.
It's embarrassing. God, he is so annoying.
So good for how shit of a character he is. And like, Violet, why? Why did you date that?
Big questions that I have. He has replaced my Dane.
Yep.
I no longer hate Dane. I fucking hate Halden. God, he's terrible. He is the worst character. There is not one single thing he did that I was like, oh, maybe. No. The entire time I was like, piece of shit.
That bitch's head on the platter in front of him, his little personal guard / fuck buddy. Whoa.
Kind of deserve.
He did.
No.
Did she? I don't know, but
I don't know if
he
that's
associated
true.
with shit. So.
She didn't deserve it. Yeah, that's true. I don't know that she deserved it. He probably deserved it, but she didn't deserve it. I think one of my favorite, like, just really random, like, interesting, funny moments was when they're on the Isles and they're, it's Zenil, right? And they're the god of luck.
Yeah.
And they're getting the gifts. And Dane just gets bitch slapped.
Freaking slapped. And then we all of a sudden have a fucking orange cat named Broccoli.
Broccoli. Like, okay, these are fun things that, great, this is what we're doing now. We're just accepting these gifts, even if they fucking suck. Broccoli's a win. Dane getting slapped, maybe that was the moment I was like, yeah, I don't hate him anymore. Deserved that, but I don't hate him.
Honestly, though,
it just felt like a whole circle,
having...
like, little quick smack, and then we can move on. You know, like, yeah, you deserved it. We're good now.
Violet having to say thank you after they killed Traeger.
Not okay.
Fucked up.
Hated every moment of it.
And Kat had just moved on. She was being happy and nice, and now arrow to the chest.
And then you just have to.
It really brought us down. I'm sorry.
You did. You really killed it. That was a shitty moment, though, and it needs to be talked about, and we're obviously going to address it again later, but that was, you know, you get cute Broccoli, and then you have an arrow, and I was like, oh, this is what we're doing. I mean, I anticipated something bad happening in that, not necessarily someone dying. That was a little extreme, but...
A little bit.
That's Rebecca for you.
This book has left me with so many questions. I really wish I had a count on the amount of times I said, what the fuck? Because what the fuck?
What the fuck? Quite literally. Oh, and we have a daddy. We have an actual daddy.
Yeah. Papa Sorrendale has a name.
Holy shit. Finally. 3 books later, and we know that Violet was not an orphan.
He wrote books for Violet, and there was dedication to gods, and Lilith was angry, and I'm like, what the fuck does this... Oh, how did we miss this? Theophany?
Oh, shit. Honestly... Yeah, fucking storm-wielding bitch.
Former
as far as Venom goes, like, the creepy sage that we had, Theophany is like top tier Venom. Like if I had to pick a Venom that I want to fight, it's Theophany. I think she's a badass. I enjoyed her character. And we did kind of talk about this earlier today, but like, do we really believe that Theophany is dead? Probably not. Like, I don't know. It seemed too easy.
Not at all.
So, yeah, I'm not convinced. So, hopefully, there's more Theophany, even though she's quite literally fucking terrifying. She's also awesome. And I'm like, yeah.
She has so many powers that we don't even know about. The fact that she can just like disappear and be in a whole other place right then. And you know, I know it said like she disintegrated, but what if she just made it look like that? Like, what if she made the illusion, worked her little venom magic, and just like shoop, and pulled out because she knew the fight was not going in her favor, and wanted to give Violet the thought that she killed Theophany.
I don't know.
Or I mean, back to the venom potential resurrection thing. I don't know.
Dalmatian annihilation.
Yes.
I don't know. I enjoyed Theophany, and then, you know, with her being a priestess, I don't know. I just am not convinced that there's not more to her story, because there was just way too many details about her for it to just like end in my mind.
And the dagger wasn't an alloy hilted dagger. Like, it, you know, it was from the Temple of Dune. So maybe that also had to play a part in it. I don't know.
Honestly, what if her, because, okay, now I'm thinking of the quote, and she's saying, like, I literally can't think of it now, but she's like saying that the only way to like basically not be Venom is if her soul goes back to Dune. So what if when she stabs her with the dagger, that's when she into the ground, she actually just goes back to the temple.
And those priestesses are like, hell no, I saw what you did your first try.
We don't want you. Yeah. Also, why do they all look like Violet?
Yeah, why is the people on Zanil's island, why do they have hair like Violet? What?
All of them. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Is this part of Violet's whatever the fuck dedication is, or
to all
do we
of
have
these
some
gods?
like heritage that we don't know about?
It has to be. It has to be like a dedication.
Oh my god! And we have a grandma. We have a grandma.
I know. Our family's getting so big. We need a family tree.
We really do need a family. Rebecca, another book, family tree.
Family tree,
because
please.
She's going to have to play a big part in everything.
Yes,
honestly.
For sure. I think there's a lot. Oh my god, there's just like so much still happening. I feel like there were so many things that I was like, yes, answered that. Second signet, like Violet's second signet. She's a dream walker. Great. And now I'm like, cool. I could care less what her second signet is, because who the fuck are all these other people? What else is happening? Isn't Darna gonna leave again? Like, where the fuck is Xaden? I have more questions now.
Second signet? Does Dane have a second signet? Like, what the fuck is going on with Garrick? You being shady? I got questions.
Garrick was so shady in this book. So shady.
And he's a world walker. And okay. Shady. Whoa. Because Violet asked Xaden in Iron Flame when she was trying to figure it out. She's like, you're not a world walker. He's like, no, there hasn't been one of those in however long. You fucking lied. You bitch.
You lying ass bitch. You lying ass bitch. I see it.
Because it's not his secret to tell, but he also didn't have to flat out say there hasn't been a world walker in X amount of time.
True.
So, you a dum-dum.
The fact that we were led to believe that Theophany's like power was lightning wielding, and then it's actually storm wielding, and then she's making comments about how Lilith's signet was what it was because of Theophany. I'm like, how fucking old is Theophany? Where did you come from? When did this start? The fact that now we know that these signets manifest based on what the need is. Stop. I'm stressed. Also, still wondering why my signet hasn't manifested. It's fine.
Maybe ours have, and it's like something real dumb.
Dark humor.
I was gonna say, like, making jokes at inappropriate times.
Trauma bonding. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Wow, that. Okay.
Inappropriate jokes,
Yes,
man. Sorry.
we trauma bond with people.
Trauma bond with everyone. It's great.
This whole fucking book is a trauma bond.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel good about it. I'm like, okay, great. I'm so excited for the fourth one. I can't wait to start our deep dive and go back to page 1 because I already feel like you focus on such the big moments that I'm like, now I can't wait to like nitpick all the little lines and why did you say that? What does that mean? Oh, we missed this foreshadow moment, you know. Those are always so fun. So I am very excited to join the tortured Empyrean department.
I am too, and I'm super excited for our deep dive. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think we'll have some eye-opening moments. And we're going to start that really soon, like next week. So stay tuned. But I mean, yeah, that was our overall thoughts, reactions, just what the fuck
It was like
is all we
like
have
a
to
word
say.
vomit is what that was.
Yeah.
Word vomit. And
it's very scatterbrained, like how this book was written.
I know.
We're just ping-ponging.
A little. Yeah. We're here, we're there. We're neither here nor there.
We are
it's fine.
We are the Enrique Iglesias song. Do you know the ping pong song? Just a yeah, we are that song. We are back and forth ping ponging.
Yep. I have no more words. I'm just friends, as always, thank you for listening and watching if you are watching this. And literally if you have thoughts, opinions, any kind of ideas that you want us to talk about and share on the podcast, or you just want to talk about it, please do not hesitate to message us because we obviously love talking about the Empyrean and anything that has to do with Zaddy. So please send us the messages and we will be sure to go through those and then we can talk about it soon because oh my God, like the deep dive is going to happen and we are going to go fucking crazy for the next however many weeks going through this book. And I'm so pumped.
It's going to be a wild ride. Thanks for being here and joining us in all of the, shenanigans that is our ADHD brains. Do not forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, follow us on all the socials, check out our Patreon and our merch shop. We are going to be releasing these episodes, our deep dives and everything, early on Fridays on Patreon. So you get early access if you go on there. And you can also find all of our amazing interviews on our Patreon that release on Wednesdays. And as always, our deep dive episodes and little previews of our interviews release on Sunday or Wednesdays, depending on which one, on YouTube and Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all the good things. But yeah, word vomiting. We're done. Thanks. We love you.
Thank you, friends. Bye.